I am officially 11 weeks pregnant as of yesterday. Baby is officially the size of a lime. She's probably about maybe like that big. It's crazy to think about because out of all the size comparisons, for some reason I was like waiting for that lime because that just seems like an actual like substantial amount of size. I weighed myself this morning, and for the past, I think 3 weeks, I haven't really gained any weight, but that's normal. I kind of gained 3 pounds pretty quick and then just have stayed the same for a while. So I finally have my first doctor's appointment this Monday. So I will definitely update after that, but I'm super, super excited. It's still, there are moments where I, feel like I'm pregnant, feel like there's a baby on the way, but it still feels pretty surreal. So I think that finally getting to see the doctor, finally getting to, I don't know exactly what they'll do, but maybe hear a heartbeat, maybe see an ultrasound, I don't know. I know every doctor is different, so we'll see what mine does, but even just talking about it, like with the doctor talking about like the future and stuff, I feel like it'll kind of make things click into place and make it feel like I'm not just pregnant, but like I'm pregnant with a baby and there will be a baby. Because at this point, it just kind of, my body's changed a little and I've had symptoms, but I don't know, it hasn't completely hit me yet, I guess. We're almost 3 months in and it hasn't completely hit me. So as far as symptoms go, over the past 3 weeks, it's basically been a lot of the same symptoms. They've just been a little bit better. I still get nauseous every day, but it's mostly manageable. There's probably been 3 or 4 days that were really bad. And for me, it's 100% the worst at night. So if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm feeling so sick. But yeah, I've been kind of able to like not throw up just through like telling myself I'm not gonna throw up. Which might sound crazy, but like if I feel sick, like I will avoid going to the bathroom because I know the second I see that toilet, it's gonna come up. But for the most part, I've been pretty lucky there. I've had, mostly mild nausea. Like I said, a few days that were pretty bad. Fatigue has gone down quite a bit. I still am making sure that I'm getting at least 7 hours of sleep every night, but I'm up and doing stuff like even after work, and for the most part I'm fine. The constipation is still there, so that's definitely something I'm going to ask my doctor about when I go, if there's maybe anything I can take to help that, because that's not fun. I haven't really been having any strange food cravings, or like I don't know what other symptoms there are other than being sick and tired. Like as far as body changes, I'll show you in a second. My stomach is like a little bit poochy. It's been about the same for I'd say like a week. I think it was like week 10. I went from like being sometimes bloated, sometimes normal, to always having something that's more than what I normally am at. And it's just kind of stayed the same like that. But other than my belly, my boobs have definitely grown, and it's super, super annoying because before I got pregnant, I was already pretty large chested, and in my mind, I was like, okay, so I'm already big. They're not gonna grow because they already have all the room that they would need for anything. But that didn't happen, and they got even bigger, which definitely am not a person that's like stoked about that. Oh, they're super annoying. They're super heavy. They're always in the way, and they hurt. I did though get something that I'm gonna try out this week. So by the end of the day, I've been noticing my bras hurt. They feel like they're like cutting in, even though I wear them on the loosest setting, because apparently my boobs are getting bigger. But I got these guys, which I'm gonna try out. There's a 3-pack of them on Amazon for I think like $6. Yeah, I'm gonna try them out this week and see if that maybe helps relieve some of the tension here, because I'm not spending more money to buy new bras. I'll just go to sports bras under my work clothes if I have to. So here is my belly. Of course, this shirt is like kind of baggy, so it's hard to see, but that is what it's looking like right now. Definitely more like poofed out right here than what it normally is. Oh, look, I can stick it out even more. I wasn't like super flat in the stomach before. I always had, like, it always went out more towards the bottom. That's just kind of how I'm built, and also the fact that I don't really work my abs out probably as much as I could. But it's not, yeah, it's definitely more now than normal. I don't think I look pregnant. I think I maybe just look like I'm eating a little more than usual. More like I have a food baby than an actual baby. Not sure exactly when I will really like be showing. Sometimes at the end of the day it looks even bigger than that. So there was one day, and I don't know if it was just bloating or being like backed up or whatever, that through my clothes you could really see like a bump, but then it kind of went back down. But where I'm at now is about normal-ish for now, I guess. I don't know. As far as like working out and stuff, I've started to get back into being active. Some workouts, trying to like just do active stuff like yard work, and because my energy has been a lot better, so I'm not like working out like I was before. I know like technically you can, but I took such a long break during the first part of my first trimester that I feel like going back now might not be great, because I've already kind of lost some of what I was doing. I don't know exactly what my workout plans are. I'm just gonna kind of play it by how I feel, and yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for this doctor's appointment though. I feel like we've been waiting literally forever. In fact, we've already told a ton of people. Like, I was gonna wait until after the first doctor's appointment to tell more than just like my parents, but I've told a ton of people, and Chris has told even more people. So I was just sitting here on the couch watching other pregnancy updates for 11 weeks, just to kind of see where other people are at. I think it's fun to see how people are different, and it gives me a really good perspective too, just to kind of see what's normal and where I might be having things easier or whatever than other people. But it reminded me of a couple of things that I didn't say when I was filming before, as far as like symptoms go. One is not fun, and luckily I have enough makeup on that you can't really see, but I've gotten a couple zits, which is just luckily more than I usually get. I don't usually get acne anymore. Finally, I had acne for a really long time. But I do have a couple zits, and I hope it doesn't get worse, but I'm guessing it's just hormones because of what, like, whether they're on the chin, which is, I think that's where like the hormone zits happen, is on the chin. So that's happening, but again, it's not that. The other thing is hormones. I forgot to mention hormones. I have not been like extremely like Hulk mad or like troll happy or anything like that, but I do feel like my emotions are a little more intense than usual, especially when it comes to movies and just kind of being like sappy about stuff. So like a week ago from today, there was like 3 times in the day that I got a lump in my throat, wanted to cry, and I don't even remember what it was from. Like, it was like a happy cry and a sad cry, and one time I did actually cry. I was watching Chris's favorite movie, which is Armageddon, which I think is like the corniest movie, and I don't really like it, but anyone who's seen it will probably know the part that I'm like talking about. I don't want to spoil it, even though it's an old movie, but I was like not audibly crying, but like literal tears were going down my face when we were watching it, and I wouldn't even like look at him because I didn't want him to see me crying at this movie that I've said a million times I think is corny. But I don't know, in the moment it got me. It's like it's a sad part. Even if it is corny, it's still a sad part. And we went and saw another movie that we went and saw in theaters, another movie that I actually audibly cried at, which is embarrassing because you're in the movie theater, but it was hella sad. Oh, another thing else, I'm feeling kind of nauseous right now. Of course, it is nighttime, and I did just eat like probably like 8 Oreo cookies, which is way more than I would usually eat. But I don't know, I was being bad, and now I'm paying the price because I feel kind of sick.